This week we take on episode 205 Unplugged. I remember that we made a phone out of a bar of soap and it held up fantastically. It was supposed to be out of a bar of soap. I'm not sure what we used actually. We had two of them. I don't think it was soap because I don't think it would have held out that long. Maybe it was. And I don't remember, but I remember it held up through all 11 years. I had that in the Haley bag for a good long time, and then we put it into the asset bag a few years later. But I think we kept that all the way to the end of the run of the show. I don't remember what the other two storylines are, so we'll just jump right into it and we will see what they are from there. But here we go with episode 205 Unplugged. All right, here we go. That goes to there. And this goes to here. Let's see what happens. All right. Is this the parrot?
Dog again.
I know, Papi. I want to strangle that crazy old thing.
Just ignore it.
It's easy for you to ignore because you have the old man hearing. But Manny and I, we have the young ears.
I don't
The
get
young
how one
ears.
dog keeps you awake when you grew up sleeping through cockfights and revolutions.
Very funny, Jay. Manny hasn't been able to sleep in weeks. It's screwing his brain for school, and it doesn't stop. It goes on and 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 on.
Yes, that could be annoying.
You can see there that Jay has his ring on.
Now don't go starting something
Like we
because
talked
whatever you
about
do,
before.
I'm the one that she couldn't hear.
That she couldn't hear. Every time that we talked about before, Jay was old school, so he would wear his ring to bed, but Gloria would not. Here is a general piece of trivia. At the end of April 6, 2011 showing of this episode, it was dedicated to the memory of John Adler. John was a U.S. Congressman for the House of Representatives from New Jersey who served one term in 2008. Adler was a brother-in-law of Steve Levitan. I did not know that. Who created Modern Family along with Chris and was married to Steve's sister Shelley. Adler died at only 2 days before the airing of this episode and was only 51. So when we see, I had no idea that there was an in memoriam at the end, and that's who it's for. So we will press on to the end for that.
Okay,
All right.
here you go. Guys, breakfast. Guys, Phil, hello.
Totally with you. Kids, put your dishes in the dishwasher.
Okay, no, that's it. Everybody, gadgets down now.
Why are you freaking
All right.
out?
Because you're also involved with your little gizmos. Nobody is even talking. Families are supposed to talk.
Juice, there's cereal, we got
Oh, I'm
pancakes.
locking into my fantasy roster. I'm unbeatable. We're totally getting an above ground pool.
Die, stupid, die.
Luke, I told you to put that down. Now, come on, buddy.
1 second. About to beat Dad's record.
You heard your mother.
What is so funny?
Nothing.
Mom's insane. Thank you, Haley.
At least we talk.
Hello?
It's me. What's a
so-
good preschool?
Wagon Wheel, right? That's what the next joke's going to be. It's going to be about Wagon Wheel. Where's where Luke went. So we'll go back and look. You can see we wanted this to look like a nice, normal, dumpy breakfast with everybody there. So I went pancakes, I went eggs, I went bacon. Luke had cereal. Everybody had juice in front of them. And then, of course, we had everybody on their devices, phones, a laptop. I think we had an iPad there. But everybody's still using their own phones except for Phil, who is using the Apple products.
Funny.
Nothing.
Mom's insane.
All
Thank
right.
you, Haley.
At least we talk.
I'll tell you who he is. His name is Shut Up Your Dumb Dog.
You know what's
Shut up, you
ironic?
damn
You
dog.
come over here complaining, yet I have never once said a word about that obnoxious parrot of yours
Jay?
that's always
Jay?
squawking.
Jay?
What parrot?
Yay!
Yay! Yay! What is he talking about?
That
What parrot?
joke was much longer.
What do we do now?
That joke was much longer. That joke was going to be 6 to 8. Gloria's saying that in different outfits, but I think I don't think we wanted to change Gloria 6 to 8 times because changing Sophia over in outfits takes a little while, and so we would have wasted a good portion of our day changing her over into different outfits, putting her in different spots in the house, just for that one joke. And the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, if I remember. So I think we might have shot a few more than that, but I think we settled on one. Threes is funny. Threes is always funny, so we settled on 3, and I think we ixnayed the many wardrobe changes it would take to just get that joke, and it worked just fine.
Nothing. We did it. He heard us.
He didn't hurt nothing. Jay, don't go. Jay,
What'd you
What did you do?
you don't want to know.
do?
Gloria's grandfather and uncles were butchers, so she's always had a certain comfort level when it comes
Is it the
to
rat?
killing. One time we had this rat.
What? First you smash it, then you cut the head off.
It was like nothing to her.
I go to church now.
I got to church now.
She left the head out there to send a message to the other rats.
That joke is probably in my top 20. I absolutely love that little aside right there. Great job by costumes to put her in this beautiful white pure dress. Great job by I believe Steve Levitan wrote this for the I Go to Church Now, and great job by both Ed and Sophia to just get through that scene. That is a perfect comedy scene. I mean, it is absolutely genius from start to finish. I love that scene. That's one of the ones that always stuck with me through the years. Just how good she was, how good he was, how well written. Everything about it was great. And I gave him a shovel, so I did my part.
Hey!
Hi, honey. How was your day at work?
Amazing. Mwah.
Great. What happened?
Instead of wasting my lunch hour surfing the web checking football stats, I put on some mellow music and I meditated.
Wow. For how long?
I have no idea. I just woke up 20 minutes ago.
Hey, Mom. I need a bar of soap and a black marker for an art project.
Okay. Well, the marker's over there, and the soap is under the sink. Isn't
Why
it great how much time
bars
you
is-
have now that you're not wasting it online?
Oh my God, is this what you always sound like? Look what I built, Dad. Dumpy Towers. 200 condos, a happy family, and everyone.
Way to go, buddy. I gotta hand it to you, honey. 24 hours without video games, he's already contributing to society.
Die! Die!
To be fair, he's using his imagination.
There's no fire escapes. They cut corners. I'll cut your corners.
They got corners.
Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, Luke, honey, it's for you.
Oh, all right. So let's see if they cut between. All right, so we look at that, right? We'll see if they cut between takes between the first one and the second one. So that's what it looked like after his first hit. I don't think they could
He's
have.
already contributing to society.
Die!
All right, so yeah, that's the first take. Everything goes off that way. So there's 4 and 1. 2 over there.
To be fair, he's using his imagination.
Yeah, look at that. So we use the same take on this, and you can tell because all the cans are the same. It would be nigh impossible to have him hit that exactly, hit that right every time, and not have only certain cans fall. And I don't think we glued any of these. Like sometimes we'll butyl or glue these on so that you keep a little more continuity, but for this joke we wouldn't want that. We want to see more and more of those things fall, so we use the same take so that these would match. Funny joke by Luke. They cut corners. That one I always thought was a very funny joke.
Fire escapes. They cut corners. I'll cut your corners.
And then of course the Nerf axe.
Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, Luke, honey, it's for you. Hi, Griffin. How are you?
And but that
yeah,
take
he's
we
right
didn't.
Here. Hold on.
All right, so that take we didn't. We cut in
Hello?
between
Oh,
because
hi. Yeah, Luke, honey, it's for you. Hi, Griffin.
you can see there's many more cans up there on this take than there was when he knocked it off the last time. So you can tell there that we cut between takes, and there's nothing, continuity wise I can do about that. Also, Griffin is the name of Steve Levitan's son.
Griffin, how are you? Yeah, he's
No
right here. Hold
homage
on.
to his family.
Hey, Griffin.
Now maybe in Colombia.
Here we go, because in Colombia, we trip over goats and we kill people in the street. Do you know how offensive that is? Like we're Peruvians.
Peruvians. That joke right there, if I remember correctly, got a lot of backlash. Peruvians were not happy about that joke, and I think Sophia heard about it either on social media or some way. But yeah, that joke, I remember a few weeks after this aired, and we said Peruvian. Somehow it came up, and Sophia's like, "Oh yeah, I took a lot of heat for that one. They did not like that joke." So, just goes to show you, nothing, no one's safe. You think you're making an innocuous joke, you think you're being funny, and it's offensive to somebody, in this case Peruvians. Now maybe what we were saying about it, like tripping over goats and killing people in the streets, yeah, okay, no, hindsight being what it is, yeah, that's not a nice thing to say about a group of people. So yeah, well, well-intentioned as it was and going for humor as it was, sometimes you miss, and sometimes people get offended, and I think that was one of those times.
And finally,
And there she is, one Lauren Cohen. Before she was Walking Dead, she was here on our little show Modern Family. And I remember thinking, wow, she was very good in the episode. I thought she was very cute. And I remember then thinking, after seeing Walking Dead, I was like, wait a minute, is that the same girl? And it was. Here on our little show before she took off, and I'm glad she took off because she was very, very polite and very wonderful, and does a nice little job in this little part right here. But yeah, could have shot my shot. Could be a different person now.
like to take a seat? I will let Mr. Plimpton know that you're here.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Fox, what's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. I win. Nobody gets a car. I dump Tom Brady, and our long Amish nightmare is over.
Nobody would dump Tom Brady. You'd sit him on the bench. Let's be clear about this, you fantasy football fanatics. This would rile me up too, and I just got it now. You don't dump Tom Brady in 2011. You don't dump Tom Brady. Period. Yeah, not good writing. You would put him on the bench. You would dump something else, like a running back or somebody. One of your bench players, and you would pick up a quarterback for the week, and then you would put Tom Brady back in as soon as he was available. Dumping Tom Brady. What were you thinking writing that? Crazy.
I can't believe you thought you were going to put one over on us.
So what are you saying?
You're not getting a car.
But I won.
Yes, but we never thought you would.
So?
So, congratulations on your victory. Nobody can ever take that away from you.
So true.
Yeah.
But I spent 2 days in my room talking to a bar of soap. It's not fair.
It's totally not fair.
We are outraged.
Bad parenting.
Bad parenting.
But we had a deal.
Which in hindsight was utter nonsense.
Utter nonsense.
Hey.
Oh, we hated Billingsley.
The place is so stupid.
I absolutely love that scene of parents being wrong, completely in the wrong. They made their bet. They went. You know what I mean? They lost, and then just going back and being like, "Yeah, that was really bad parenting on our part. Sorry, you're still not getting a car." I don't know why. I love the performance of it. I love the way that Phil and Claire did it. I love the way that Haley reacted to it. It's it was just, I don't know why that scene stands out to me, but it ends up being a favorite of this episode to
interview,
me.
didn't you?
Lesbians.
No way he's going to my village. I was in 2 car accidents when I was living there. Both times I hit a goat. One was hurt pretty bad, but it was a good thing I had a shovel in the trunk.
Such a great turn to finish that
The
episode.
tribe elders foretold that though I lay with fire-haired man, the giving hawk would bring us baby, with her skin the color of sweet corn, which my people call maize.
Please stop.
Well,
Knowledge is her sustenance, like so much maize, which, you'll remember, means corn.
What if I was a single dad?
That joke coming out of nowhere when he very first starts talking, which I'm sure could be interpreted as offensive now, but is just a left hook that's funny. It's just a left hook that's funny. That's what he chose to do to try to get in. I found that to be hysterical. Good episode. Nice little canned episode. We got to see a star before she was a star. We got to talk a bit about some of the things that do happen when you're trying to do comedy and the backlash that can happen. So, all in all, pretty good episode. Like it, subscribe it, let me know what you think about it, and we will head on out, but we will be back next week for another episode. So until that time, see you.